ir a Duarte para servirle.
Good choice.
Good decision.
You can call me Al.
I'm Frankie Donovan. Who the fuck are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Goldie Garneau, the one and only.
Yes.
Maggie Dyer, at your service.
¿Qué pasó, güey?
Let's do some business, you and me.
Frank Reagan. You and I could do good business together.
Maxim Zelnick.
Charm opens doors, but strategy...
Maxim...
A pleasure to meet you. We're in for some big business.
Let's take this city. Juguemos.
Hey!
Stephanie St. Clair.
It's good to see you, mon ami. I didn't know who else to talk to about this.
Is this about your loss of a husband again?
Unfortunately, oui, madame. Winston has been getting ideas lately. I do not know where they're coming from.
How are things at home?
Winston is... well, he's a handful, as you know. But I love him. I can handle him. I'm afraid that this time he's gotten in over his head. And he needs help. Your help, madame.
What's the lout done now?
You know how Winston can be. He feels he has much to prove. I'm just afraid that he's too far over his head this time. He's left the card sharks, madame.
Putain de merde. Why?
He got it in his head that he should join up with his cousin, Dutch Schultz. He's running a protection racket around Chicago, but they're not pulling any punches. They're terrorizing shop owners, and I just don't think Winston knows what he's in for.
Did you say Dutch Schultz?
Oui, he had a gang in New York. Do you know him? I have not heard you speak of him before.
He's a ghost as far as I'm concerned. But yes, I know him.
So, will you help Winston? Will you talk to him? Please?
Against my better judgment, I will help your husband, chérie.
Merci, madame. Here, I want you to have this as a thank you. Please do not hurt him. He's not a bad man. He's just, well, he has a lot to learn.
If he behaves himself, then I won't have to. Goodbye, Nathalie.
Welcome to Chicago. Let's have a look around.
I'm going. What? I'm going. I'm going. I'm going.
Chicago is a dangerous place, and in order to survive, you're gonna need to learn how to fight. Fortunately, I know right where you can find one. This precinct belongs to Ronnie O'Neill. He calls himself the boss of the Meatpackers gang. His thugs aren't gonna know what hit them.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
In Empire of Sin, combat is turn-based. The queue of characters waiting to take their turn is above, and the turn order is decided by a character's initiative stat. If enemies are allied with a boss, that boss is also shown under them. The action bar is below. In combat, you can move or choose an action from the action bar. Some actions require a target. They got me! Each character has 2 action points, or AP. Generally, each bosses have unique abilities with special effects that unlock after you've disposed of a certain... Using cover is vital to your survival. Cover is, or half cover, represented by... Shit! They got me!
Of course, I'll win again.
Attacking a racket in a precinct you don't own sets it to the ransacked state. You want to own this racket? Well, you're gonna have to take out the safe house at Depot first. Taking out that building takes the whole precinct. But more on that. The gunfire attracted some of the local criminal talent, and they're looking for work. As your empire grows, you'll gain access to bigger and better hired guns, too.
Of course.
Notice that your crew members have a take. They're priced for working with you. The take is based on a percentage of your total earnings. In general, the better gangsters range from professional hitmen to shockingly wayward criminals. Gangsters also have different professions and weapon specialties. Nora here is a mob doctor, and that means she can use sniper rifles. Position her far from her top. You'll find gangsters looking for work out in the... Now, hire your second crew member.
Okay,
Now
I'm going.
You've got yourself a squad. Just in time, too. It just so happens Ronnie's got a brewery close by. From the world map, you can see who owns what. Right now, this is Ronnie's precinct. Each precinct is controlled by a safe house or depot. Taking out other rackets in the precinct means that you'll cut down the number of reinforcements that show up when you attack.
Yes, I'm on it.
Got a problem? Wipe them out.
The meat packers were expecting you. Hopefully, they've also
No!
I'm going. What the fuck?
Take that!
Right.
Off that.
We did it!
You're gonna need more than a few guns to take out Ronnie and his guards. Luckily, the black market's got everything you need. Open the black market. Now that you're in the shop window, it's time to get yourself some provisions. If you've got the cash, you can pay to get a better weapon. Check the stats and effects of any item in the shop in the right window pane. If you want a recommendation, you can't go wrong with a first aid kit. Check the stats and effects of any item in the shop in the right... Leave the shop when you have what you need. take out Ronnie's brewery to let him know who's the boss.
I'm going.
You need to move into cover. Breweries are well guarded.
Stupid jackasses!
I'm on it.
Shit! They got me! Ah!
I'm going.
Oh, God!
I'm on it.
Of course,
We did it!
Great job. Breweries are critical to a boss's empire. This brewery supplies alcohol to Ronnie's...
Miss St. Clair, I should have known it was you. What the fuck do you think you're doing with my rackets? This is pointless. I'm not letting you off the hook, St. Clair. When you're ready to hash this out like adults, you know where to find me.
Weapon in the loot from that brewery fight. And not a moment too soon. Here you'll see our active character's loadout. This is all of the equipment that they currently have equipped. Here you can see all of the weapons that your faction has available, and which weapons your character can equip. Note, each profession is limited to certain weapon types. Select a new weapon from the faction inventory if you want to equip it to your active character. If you're low on HP after a fight, you can use your doctor to heal up. Select your doctor. Sit-downs with another boss are serious business.
What?
They usually take place in a boss's racket, but they can take place in safe houses too. Zoom out to the world map to find Ronnie's safe house.
Stephanie St. Clair. The years haven't been very kind to you, have they?
Fuck you, Ronnie. At least I still have my hair.
Oh, I touched a nerve, I see. Shall we discuss the subject of my rackets?
We can, but there isn't much to discuss. I disposed of them.
Look, Stephanie, you're trying to make a name for yourself. I get that. But you can't go around touching shit that ain't yours. That's not how we do business in Chicago.
No, Ronnie. That wasn't how you did business. It's how I do business.
Hang on. If that's how you want to do things, then that's how we'll do it. Guards, take care of Ms. St. Clair.
Au revoir, asshole.
Nah. This is a boss battle in the literal sense. To win at this game, you need to be the last one standing. By the way, if you get an enemy into a bleeding out state, it's worth putting them out of their misery. Perform a... Moving in.
Take that!
You're gonna pay!
I'm on it.
Okay, doing this.
Let's do this.
You'll be good practice.
No! Oh, good!
I'm going.
We did it!
When you take over a precinct, you have 4 options available. Occupy lets you take over a precinct with all rackets in working order. Loot and Occupy still takes over the precinct, but you'll wreck some rackets. The Sack and Raise options won't transfer ownership to you. Sack wrecks the place for the faction that owns the precinct, but keeps them in control. Raise removes control of the precinct from that faction entirely and transfers it over to thugs. You can't raise a precinct run by thugs. Use Sack and Raise sparingly and strategically. This is the precinct screen. You can get a good look at the state of your precinct from here. Looks like you've inherited Ronnie's thug problem. At the top, you can see how many racket slots this precinct can hold, how many slots are available, how many are already built, and how many are occupied by thugs. There are 4 racket types: speakeasies, breweries, brothels, and casinos. Speakeasies can't function without alcohol, but they've got a big capacity for customers. Breweries make the alcohol that runs your empire, so brothels may not be your big earners, but they don't need much alcohol to function, and they increase your customer cap in the precinct. Casinos have variable income, depending on how many big winners you get. They'll also draw more customers to the precinct. Equipping available racket slots in your precinct provides you with reinforcements if your safe house or depot is attacked. No one else can build up in your precinct while you control it. But you can see how much and what type of alcohol your precinct is consuming on the left side of the screen. The default for alcohol is to serve your best booze available, but you can change that here. Upgrade your breweries to produce better quality alcohol and make more money from your booze-slinging joints. You've also got improvement slots, which apply bonuses to your precinct. They affect your rackets, police activity, and customers. You have a keep taking precincts in the neighborhood, and eventually you'll achieve. Select a racket to see what kind of upgrades are available, or equip a new racket if you've got an empty slot. Close the screen when you're ready. For most rackets, you've got 4 different ways you can class up your joints: security, deflect, ambience, and word of mouth. Breweries have production, alcohol quality, and storage upgrades. The information panel to the right shows your upgrade's current state and what you'll close the precinct screen when you're ready to continue. Congratulations, you've got your first safe house. Defend it at all costs. Your safe house gives you both defensive and offensive benefits. Take adjacent precincts to create deep... Like everything else, your safe house needs security. It also has a small brewery in case the feds shut down everything else. You can upgrade as you need to. Right now, you'll need to do the legwork, but eventually, you'll get an So, what now? Well, that's up to you. Here in the world map, you'll see a breakdown of who owns what by looking at the precinct lines and colors in each neighborhood. You can see how many rackets are in each precinct, which precincts have safe houses. You'll notice that your adjacent precincts have dashed lines. That means you can take them over. Solid lines.
Huh?
This is the Black Book. From here, you can see which gangsters are available for hire. You'll notice that some gangsters are grayed out. That's because they won't work for just anybody. You've got to gain notoriety, knock over some rackets, and maybe take out a few thugs, and you'll be well on your way. There are 3 key things you've got to know about every gangster. The first thing is loyalty. Loyalty is a measure of their time with you. The longer they're with you, the higher their loyalty goes. The higher their loyalty, the second thing is morale. Morale is a measure of how satisfied they are. The third thing is traits. Traits are reflective of a gangster's experience before. There's plenty to learn on the gangster's rap sheet, so explore different areas to get more. This is the diplomacy screen. As you meet other bosses, you can offer trades in the line. This is where you can go to set up sit-downs with other bosses. You can trade, set up a standing order of alcohol, set up a business. Non-aggression pacts and protection pacts are a useful way to increase honor. They're a promise from you to another boss to back off each other or protect each other from outside threats. Breaking a pact will result in a massive loss of honor, making it harder for other bosses to trust you. Head to the next tab